Hi guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. I know it has been long, but anyways, I just wanted to make this video to answer all of your questions because I receive a lot of DMs and message on Instagram, on LinkedIn, even on my mail sometimes. You guys have a lot of questions. Bina kuch bakwas kiye, let's just quickly get into the video. Okay, so CMJ Gaming asks, how's the social life in Exeter? Are the people around friendly and where do you all hang out on weekends? So people here are actually a lot friendly, and Exeter is super safe, as I've already mentioned before as well. Exeter is a very good place to live. I'm telling you guys, it's so green, it's so beautiful. There are a lot of places where you can hang out if you're somebody who likes hills, rivers, mountains, greenery. It's a lovely place here. There's a place called Key here where you can hang out. A lot of mountains, little treks that you can do here. If you're somebody who's looking for clubs and stuff, there are a few clubs here. There are different restaurants, cafes here, different cuisines which you can explore. It's a lovely place to stay. There are like three or four Indian restaurants as well. So Chitra Subbu asks, I just want to know whether it is hard to get into an abroad university and which accommodation is best and affordable. It's not very tough to get into international universities. I've already mentioned this before in my videos as well. It's quite easier, I would say, as compared to Indian universities. It's less competition here. You apply through your SOP, they see your essay, they want to see why you want to get into this university. Basically, they want to see the drive of motivation and your purpose. If you're clear with that, it's very easy. Now, for accommodation, a lot of questions on accommodation. Again, all about Bass has asked, I am going to join Exeter in September intake, but I'm worried about my accommodation. So first of all, let me tell you guys, booking an accommodation is very important. You should book your accommodation as soon as you confirm on the university, as soon as you pay the deposit, as soon as you get the unconditional offer letter and you are very certain that you're going to go to this university. It's very important that you start booking your accommodation, because what happens is that if you delay your process to book an accommodation, the good accommodations usually goes away. Like, they get booked really fast. The cheaper ones, the ones which are in the good location, they get booked very quick. I met few people from Jan intake in the University of Exeter, and few of them were living in hotels because they did not book the accommodation on time. So you know what happens when you're coming to a new country and then you are staying at a hotel. So there's a pressure of finding an accommodation, then there is mental pressure, then there is even financial burden gets, because you're paying unnecessary price of staying at a hotel. And the best way to book an accommodation is to get hold of an agency. As I've mentioned it repeatedly, that book through an agency, your process gets very quicker and easier. And the one of the best is university living. So you will find a lot of affordable, safe houses over the university living website, and at very good locations as well. They have a reach all over UK, not just UK but in different countries as well, like Australia, US, Ireland. You need to catch an agency which is trustworthy, on who you can rely completely. For more information, you can find the link in the description below. There are a lot of questions about CAS. I think this is because the September intake is coming closer and people are applying for the university. Cornav13 asked me on Instagram that I have deposited my fees on 31st May. After offer letter, how many days takes for CAS letter? Around now, I think you should be expecting your CAS, to be honest. But if they haven't provided you yet, this is the best way to get updated on your CAS is just mail the university, ask them, I need my CAS right now, I need to apply for visa. Sometimes they do not realize that the visa process is quite lengthy, and get your CAS as soon as possible, because without CAS you cannot apply for visa. Plus, if there is any group for September intake, usually there is, you'll always find a group So try to find it on Facebook or somewhere. Try to get into that group, the people who are going to join for this September intake. You guys can keep updating each other. If somebody receives a CAS, so somebody can put it on the group, and then you'll know that when you have to expect it. It gets really easy because you guys can help each other in the process. During my time I had a lot of problems so there were a lot of other people also who had same problems, so we could discuss with each other. Apurva asks, is placement year worth it? In some courses there is placement year, but some courses do not offer placement year. For my course they didn't offer, but few of my friends have a placement year. And you're paying like 20,000 25,000 tuition fees. जब आप इतना दे रहे हो, you're understanding, तो थोड़ा सा और दे के थोड़ा और benefits लेने में क्या प्रॉब्लम है. But then again there are different conditions. मतलब financially अगर आपको वो नहीं सूट कर रहा है, then don't go for placement year. The next question is from Rohan Gangan07. Is Exeter Business School known for MSc Finance? I have an offer for Exeter. And he also asked, how are the part-time job opportunities? I don't know if Exeter Business School is known for MSc Finance. Yes, it is known for some finance degree, some master's finance degree, yes, for sure. And Exeter Business School is quite a renowned one. If you have an offer for MSc Finance and if you don't have any better university, Exeter University is quite nice. You should definitely go for Exeter. Yeah, there are a lot of part-time opportunities. I've known people who have jumped from 2-3 part-time jobs. Like they were doing something and then they left it and started doing something, then again left it and started doing something. So it's not that there are not opportunities. There are a lot of opportunities here, especially talking about Exeter. Personally, I've also left my part-time job which I was doing in an Indian restaurant. Now I've started another part-time job. _DF 2000, again another question about how much time did you take for CAS letter to arrive. So basically they send you like a CAS check or something, like they'll send you a mail wherein you have to check all your CAS details, and then after you have like approved all the details, within like 2-3 working days only you'll get your CAS. But again, if you guys haven't received a CAS yet, what I would say, start mailing your university. They do delay. In my case also they delayed a lot. I don't exactly remember when I got it. Other students in the group, they got the CAS already, but I didn't get it. Samkitraj _05 asks, how prestigious is Exeter University and is it really worth to pursue masters there, and what's the employability scene? Exeter University is a Russell Group university and it's quite prestigious. It's like one of the top universities in UK, in top 15 and 20. So it's definitely worth pursuing a master's here. But then it depends on your definition of worth, because you are definitely investing a lot of money, like 20,000-25,000 pounds. According to me, it's worth because I'm here. Obviously, I don't know what's your definition, but yeah. Then what's the employability scene? Employability, again, as I mentioned in my previous videos as well, that employability is something you need to like work for it in every country. It's gonna be tough everywhere. So you need to be there in the game, you need to be focused, you need to start applying for jobs, you need to have a good resume, you need to have a good cover letter. So you need to have these things there in the place, and then definitely you'll get a job. And another question is by Akshat. He asked, FAFM or finance and investment? Financial technology. Next question is by Rohan. Hey, coming to Exeter this September, would be great if you could suggest few accommodations. So if I have to suggest few accommodations here in Exeter, I would definitely say uni accommodations. They are the best because they're near to the city, they're near to the university. Amar asks, which one is better for earning money, UK or US? Doesn't matter, you are the prettiest girl I've ever seen. Oh, it's too cheesy. Anyway, which is better to earn money? Depends what you're doing, honestly. If you're doing something related to IT, software, there's a lot of money anywhere in the world. But of course, US, UK are known for good value of money. You get a lot of money. So I cannot really compare UK and US, but then in terms of how much money will you get, Pounds is always stronger than US dollar. So I don't know. I'm just being biased in this question. But my answer would be UK. ADTS GVI is asking, is University of Exeter good for MSc Finance? How is the okay, similar kind of question. MSc Finance. Yes, it is amazing for MSc Finance, but honestly, I would suggest don't do like a plain degree in finance, like masters in finance. Try going for, you have a lot of options here. That's the best thing about studying in an abroad university. You have so many courses here. Don't go for a plain finance course. You can go for finance investment. Just go and search on the University of Exeter. Go and check on their page. There's so many courses there. Then the next question by Adi Goswami 07 is, anything you wish you could have known before? Honestly, nothing. It's really good to come here and learn new things for yourself, experience things for yourself, learn from your mistakes. If you don't make mistakes at all, how would you learn? If you do everything correct, how would you learn? Rekha asked how to fund the studies I cannot afford because I come from middle class. Okay, so a lot of people who are studying here, to be like really frank and transparent with you guys, come from middle class. A lot of people who come here, students, international students from India especially, are middle class. Maybe some are also below middle class. Okay, so it's not that you cannot afford. It's only, the thing is that you need to have a belief in yourself, that if you're taking a loan, either from a bank or your parents or relatives or anybody, you can pay them back. Okay, you need to have that belief that you're gonna achieve something big in your life when you're coming here. Whatever financial burden you're putting on your head, you're gonna try to make yourself that capable that you're in that position to pay it back. So if you have that belief, you have that self-confidence, you have that motivation. Sometimes I understand, sometimes it's difficult to know. You don't get a loan, and it's not very easy to come here and study abroad because it is financially burdening. But if at all you can push yourself, if you really want to come here and study, just try to push yourself and keep that self-confidence that you will make yourself that much capable that you'll be able to repay that loan, and maybe just give some big interest also. So Sammy 26_K asks, is your course done? So my course is not yet done, but I'm in my 3rd semester, so my dissertation period is going on, so I have to submit a project, and then my course would be over. Too soon. I'm feeling really bad. By Dhanish Kataria, is Exeter Chinese dominant uni? Is there any discrimination against Indians? No, not at all. There are no discriminations of any sort here. At least I have never experienced, at least in Exeter University. No, not at all. And Chinese dominant, I wouldn't say Chinese dominant, it's a wrong word to say, but yeah, there is a Chinese majority, you can say. How to reach Exeter from India and accommodation options. So you need to take a flight from India to London, and then from London you can take a bus or train to Exeter. And accommodation, I've already covered this point so many times. So any ideas on MSc Management? Again, I would say don't do like plain courses, Masters in Management, Masters in Finance. Lot of options there. Why are you guys just sticking to the plain courses? Don't do that. Then what course are you studying, and is it worth studying from a non-russel group uni? If you haven't started your studies, I would say try to target a Russell University because it is not that tough to get into it. It's very rare that you won't get it, to be honest. And I'm doing FinTech, financial technology. Then Deepa asks, are jobs available after the course? Yes, dear, jobs are available. That's why we are here. If jobs weren't here, we wouldn't be here. Taksh Bandhan 18 asked me, taking 40 lakh loan is worth? 40 lakh loan for coming and studying here in Exeter or in UK, then no. If you're going to US or something, okay. But here, 40 lakh is too much. Don't take a 40 lakh loan, please. The next question is by Rahul Goyal, things not to bring from India. I've made a video saying my preparation, so I'll just link it down here. If you have any other specific questions, Rahul Goyal, you can ask me. I'll reply to your DM. So if you go through my previous videos, like my visa thing, I've explained everything in detail. I'll just put the links in the description box if you guys want to go and check that out again. So that's all about the questions. I have skipped few of the questions which I thought were repeated about accommodation, and I've already answered them. If I have not answered your question, maybe because I've already answered it in my previous videos. So I'll put the links in the description below. Go check out the description, there are a lot of links over there. That's it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed this one. If you find it informative, don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe to my channel. I will see you in my next video. Until then, bye bye, take care. Mwah.